Hi you guys, it's Kristyn Burtt. I'm here for another dance chat. It's like Christmas, is it not? I mean, we just wrapped up a whole really good season of So You Think You Can Dance, and now we are kicking off season 17 tomorrow with Dancing with the Stars. And everyone just seems to be really excited and really revitalized by what's happening. And I know that some people are upset that there's no results show. But in some ways, I think this is going to wind up being the best thing. They've changed up the set a little bit. They've changed up the format. I think these are all positive things. So, and you know what? Here's what I want to say. Season 9 was the first season of So You Think You Can Dance without a result show, and it was a little uneven. They needed to find their rhythm. But I'm hoping that Dance with the Stars kind of took a page from their book and understood what worked and what didn't. And they'll find what works for them as well. It's not everything that works in one show is going to work on another. But once they get that rhythm, it's going to be good. So let's get started. All right. So I always mark down like where everything is so you can fast forward, go back, whatever you want. But I think I should just wrap up So You Think You Can Dance. Just a couple things. Thank you for a great season. We had an amazing season, so many guests. I know that AJ and me and Jake and Chloe just really appreciated all of the support. And as you know, Jake and I are continuing into Dancing with the Stars. And that's on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So just remember that. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific time on AfterBuzz TV. Just in talking about So You Think You Can Dance, because we do have a lot of Emmy nominees, we will definitely see a number choreographed by all the nominees, which is well known. It's going to be on the Primetime Emmys. It will include Neil Patrick Harris, who's hosting this year. Neil Haskell confirmed to me that he is appearing in the number. I'm not sure how that happens or what's happening, but I also heard that Spencer Lift was hired to also choreograph another number. The producers were not 100% sure if there was going to be time to do both the Emmy nominees number and Spencer Lift's number, but let's fingers crossed that both make it in there. But we will also see a lot of familiar So You Think You Can Dance former contestants and all-stars in that piece as well. So there should be 2 happening, hopefully. If not, definitely the Emmy nominees, and a lot of the So You Think You Can Dance contestants will be there. So good to know. Primetime Emmys, Sunday, September 22nd. Also on that day, there's so much going on. Also on that day is Courtney Galliano's Beat MS Dance Walk. And Team AfterBuzz TV is participating. We're hoping to raise money. We've raised $55 right now, and I know that we can do better. And the great thing is it goes towards multiple sclerosis. Courtney Galliano, of course, is someone that is battling MS, and she's a dancer, and she's doing incredible. So I'm not only going to link my interview with her from AfterBuzz because it just explains a little bit about what she's been going through, and she's got a great story about performing with Pitbull and being blind in one eye, which was temporary, but it's really, the human body is amazing, and what your mind can do even when you're faced with challenges. But we just want to support her. We want to help raise money. We want to help get a cure out there. And so AJ, Jake, Chloe, we're all going to be participating. The great thing about the donation page, you can donate $1. That's how little you can donate. So if you guys can donate $1, that would be amazing, because you know how it goes. Every dollar counts. So we're going to be doing that next Sunday, September 22nd in the morning. Emmys are in the afternoon. Also that weekend, on Saturday night, the night before, on the 21st, I am going to be on the red carpet for Kristen McQuaid's dance performance in Los Angeles, and a lot of So You Think You Can Dance people, former contestants, will be there, especially a lot of season 9 people, Audrey and George, I think Matthew as well. So if you want to hear a little bit more about that, you can follow me along on Twitter. So that'll be another little bit of information that I'll have. So I don't usually get too caught up in the order of when everyone's performing. We know that the producers like to put really big numbers, the first and last. There's going to be a great group opening number, but it looks like Brant and Peta are first, kicking off the night, and then the last one looks like Snooki and Sasha, which I think is great. But I don't get caught up in the order too much, especially at this time where there's so many people and everyone's doing foxtrot and cha-chas and contemporary, which, can I just say, you guys, on the first week, and I said this last year, I don't want contemporary. You can do it a little bit later on as we move along, but I think out of the gate, I do want to see the traditional ballroom. And clearly no one listens to me. I'm overruled, but Am I the only one? Does anyone else just want to see traditional ballroom on the first week out? Let me know. Put in the comments below. And one other thing I want to talk about is the rehearsal schedule this year for Dancing with the Stars. Now, I was talking to someone really, really close to one of the pros, and I can't say who it is. I'm not going to say if it's male or female, but it's a really popular pro. Let's put it that way. And they were talking about the 4-hour rehearsal schedule and how they're limited this year, and that the pro said, F that or bleep that, beep. We're going to rehearse more than that. Now, my guess is that ABC is booking their rehearsal schedule and their rehearsal studio space for 4 hours at a clip. But, there's always ways around the rules, and I think the competitive pros, the ones that really know that they've got a contender and that they're going to win, they're going to be finding ways to rehearse other places. Just my thought, but that's what was sort of put out there. So people are probably going to be doing only 4 hours, though. That's required by ABC, and then other people will be doing 6 and 8 hours. We'll see what happens. But, they did this primarily the injuries, fatigue. They have one more day. But a lot of celebrities, too, it's a schedule thing. They have other jobs, and they have other appearances, and they have other things going on. This will free up a little bit of that by not having such a crazy rehearsal schedule. But hopefully we'll see better dancing in the end, because when people are rested, they remember things better. So oftentimes you don't have people forgetting what happens next in the dance. This is my dance. Oh, oh. Anyway, it's going to be such an exciting week. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of that scoop in terms of rehearsal and what I heard personally. A lot of people want to talk about judge influence and everything, and I think I'm going to hold that topic for one more week, because we did see a lot of influence this year. So You Think You Can Dance, and sort of Nigel saying, I hope you win, or I hope you make it to the finals. And I think people sometimes do take that, or they're persuaded by certain things. But I want to see how things happen this year on Dancing with the Stars with the new format, and what the judges are saying, and how that influences voting. So maybe we'll save that for next week, because I think it's a valid point, and we know that all reality shows have manipulation to them, whether it's a contestant show like Dancing with the Stars, or even something like The Bachelor. There's so much behind the scenes shenanigans going on. It's really kind of incredible. And I have friends that have worked in The Bachelor, and the stuff that goes on there is insane. The amount of alcohol and staying up late at night, and then saying, this girl said this about you, what do you think? And then you get to the camera and you're like, I hate her. It just stuff like that happens. So every little, not only have I danced, but I did a dramatic reenactment. So anyway, you guys, we are so looking forward to this season of Dancing with the Stars. We're thrilled to be back. Me, Suri, Jake, and of course, Anna Trebunskaya and baby Trebunskaya. I'm so excited for a baby bump. You don't even know. But that's all happening Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. live. Yes, live on AfterBuzz TV. I know that's a little bit late for you guys on the East Coast, but I at least got it. I got the studio to put it 1 hour earlier. I tried for 7 p.m. It didn't work, but I want to let you know we so appreciate your support. I'm going to put a contact place, because Twitter's getting crazy, and sometimes it's hard for me to reply to everyone, but if you have something you really need me to say or reply to, I'll show you a contact area where you can contact me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can, because sometimes my Twitter feed gets so, messages, hello. You never know what happens. Anyway, but my Twitter feed does get really, really cluttered sometimes, and it's hard for me to see, and sometimes I miss someone, and I'm not trying to miss you guys. You know I love you. So Tuesday, 8 p.m. If you can also donate $1 for our Beat MS Dance Walk, I'll put that link below. And I think that's about it. So that's Dance Chat. Oh, one other thing. Are you guys interested in doing a Google Hangout? And I was thinking about doing a dance documentary that I absolutely love. It's called Beyond the Line. No, it's not. That's the book. Every Little Step. It's about the revival of A Chorus Line on Broadway. So if you're interested, let me know. Just go in the comments and say, yes, I'm interested. And that way I know if I get more than 10 people, I'm going to do this. And we're all going to watch the movie, and then we're going to pick a date and a time, and we're going to discuss it. Because a couple of the So You Think You Can Dance people wanted to discuss it, and I thought it would be kind of fun. And it's a really good documentary. It's so fascinating behind the scenes of Broadway. So if you're a Broadway star or a Broadway nerd like me, we can do that. Okay, that's it. That's this episode of Dance Chat. Big week. I will see you guys all on Facebook, my website, Twitter, redcarpetcloset.tv, AfterBuzz TV. See you all then. Bye.